Witam was bardzo serdecznie, ja jestem Arietta, a przed wami Red Dead Redemption 2. Jak pamiętacie z ostatniego odcinka, Dać dla swojej korzyści próbuje udawać dobrą duszyczkę i próbuje w wielkim cudzysłowiu pomóc Indianom, chociaż nie wiem, czy ta pomoc na gorsze nie wyjdzie. No ale dobra. Dzisiaj zajmiemy się tutaj zadankiem pobocznym. Ostatnio sobie znaleźliśmy nowego znajomego z jedną nogą. Albo kto woli bez jednej nogi. No i zaprosił nas na ryby. Więc knock knock.
The door's open.
Hamish!
Arthur, well, come in.
You said we might go out fishing.
Don't take much persuading to get me to go fishing. Let's go to my boat.
Good.
Here she is. You mind rowing?
Sure. What we fishing for?
Only one thing worth catching in this lake. The great tyrant.
Oh.
Mean as hell northern pike. Eats everything else that spawns around here, its own kind included.
Well, is that our bait then? A jack or something?
Hell no. He's a clever old bastard. I made these. This one's mine. You're gonna have to spare.
They are pretty.
You don't know the half of it. Come on, let's push off. I'll show you where we're rowing to.
I hop. Dobra, i płyniemy.
Take us over there to the right. We'll
Okay.
set up 10 yards or so offshore. He don't keep far away from me, the tyrant. Wants me to know whose lake it is.
We'll show 'em who's boss.
The optimism of youth.
Dobra. I teraz tu.
Right here. We'll cast off towards the island.
Okay.
You got that lure I gave you? Get her out.
Okej. To jest chyba ta.
I spent years working on that. Finding the right combination of feathers, twine, and glimmer. Making them, losing them, getting them right. I tried coins, shell cases, even a medal. Finally found something he seems to like. And now I hear you can buy him in a shop.
Well, it wouldn't be quite so satisfying. Getting them with something shop bought.
Easy for you to say. But maybe I'm inclined to agree.
Dobra.
Whoa, what's this?
Well, you got something?
I got something all right.
Hey, you need
Come on now, tyrant, I got you. I got you. Come on. Went all slack. Went all slack. Come back. Oh, it's a drop back!
Hamish! Hamish!
God damn! He's bigger than I remember.
Stay there. I'm rowing out to you.
Real quick! Bastard just bumped me! Over here!
Już płynę. Ale cię wciągnął.
Hey, come on up here. You lost anything?
Just my rod. Would have gotten my toes, too, if they weren't wooden.
You want another go at him? I still got my lure.
Nah. He's your fish now. Cast away.
No dobra.
We'll come at him from the other way. Row over there.
Okej. Up.
When he bumped me, I had to check twice. Thought I'd find a chunk of me missing.
Man-eating pike. That will be a first.
I'm not so sure. Okay, right here. Our hopes of catching this bastard lie with you. Cast back to where we were, and make sure to use that lure I gave you.
Okej. I tam.
Just a bit faster now.
A,
I think I
o,
hooked him.
mamy.
Reel!
Mamy.
Let's land the bastard!
Dobra. I teraz
Bring
tak.
it in now. Don't let him pull you.
Ła. Chodź tu. Drugą. W tą. Chodź tu. Dobra.
Yes!
Chodź tu.
Start reeling.
Właśnie to próbuję robić. Chodź tu.
Strong, ain't he?
Jeszcze jak? Chodź tu. W bok. Odsuń się od tej skały.
Stand steady. Time to reel.
Chodź tu. Gdzie ty jesteś?
Come on! Come on!
No, chodź tu. Systematycznie jest coraz bliżej. Dobra.
Reel it in. We got you now, tyrant! We got you now!
A. Tu, chodź tu, chodź tu.
Try pulling that rod up as you reel.
Dobra. Chodź tu.
You're doing good.
O, już ją widzę. Chodź tu.
He's tiring, all right.
Come on.
Daj podbierak.
Here we go.
To był podbierak? Można i tak.
Damn you. I'm sorry.
What are you sorry for?
You caught him.
Let's row back.
Chyba stracił jeden sens w życiu.
Pass me the tyrant. That is if you're sure you don't want him.
Oh, I ain't gonna poach from your pond.
I'll give him his honors then. He sure was something, huh?
He was. Thanks for taking me out.
I appreciate the company.
That's one hell of a fish.
Ain't he something?
So long.
Hey, you ever want to go out hunting? You stop by again.
On me.
No dobra. Czyli będziemy mieli jeszcze spotkanko z nim na polowanie. Pytanie, u niej też się odblokowało, więc podjedziemy sobie od razu do niej. Dobra, jesteśmy już niedaleko. Więc zobaczmy sobie, jak tam jej idzie polowanie.
Oh, hey there.
How you feeling, ma'am?
Much better than I felt in a long time. If we hadn't caught that rabbit, I don't think I'd have made it another day.
Well, you look better.
Better and determined, thanks to you. And if I'm gonna learn to hunt, I figured it was time I learned how to use Cal's gun properly.
And how's that working out for you?
Well, let's just say my prey is looking decidedly unscathed. But the end of labor is to gain leisure. Is that not what Aristotle said?
Well, I don't know much about Aristotle, but, well, I know a thing or two about shooting a gun. Look, you gotta hold steady and firm. Hmm? You just focus, breathe slowly, and always pull the trigger on empty lungs. Here, I'll show you. Okay. Calm and steady. Don't snatch at the trigger.
You make it look so easy.
All right. You try now. Remember to breathe.
Wait to breathe out. Wait to breathe out. Would you look at that? I haven't hit one that close all day.
Not bad. Focus on the inhale. Shoot on the exhale. My turn. I'll shoot a few more this time.
Oh no, that wretched rat is back. Show off? All right, let me try again.
No pewnie, że tak.
Come on, come on. Yes! I hit it! I hit it, didn't I? What can I say? Thank you. But I still have some of the rabbit left that I salted up. Would you join me for a meal? It's the least I can do.
Chętnie. I się popisaliśmy z zabiciem wtóra. Dobra, ojcie. Oberwaliśmy drzwiami.
Go ahead and take a seat at the table. Food is just about done.
Okej.
Well, it's good and hot. I hope you enjoy it. You helped me to catch it after all. Bon appetit.
Huh?
Please enjoy. And thank you again for everything. I really am grateful.
It was nothing.
You're a good man.
Oh, you don't really know me.
I know enough. There's always more to find in ourselves. You helped me to see that. My husband, Cal, was such an optimist. I found that to be very contagious. But there's a fine line between optimism and naivete. And we were both born with the silver spoon. Banquets, butlers, valets.
Sounds terrible.
It was just so many people, so many things. I was lost in it. I was crushed by it. My father was very overbearing. Then we came out here and I got crushed by this. You know, I pictured myself picking fresh vegetables, sipping homemade wine, writing a great novel. But I turned out to be a far more pathetic anti-heroine than any I could ever pen.
Oh, well. I reckon you're gonna be just fine.
Are you all right? Can I get you some water?
No, I'm fine. I just, thank you for this. I think it's best if I make...
Stay right there. It's gonna be okay. My dear Arthur, I have gone out hunting. Not a phrase I thought any pen of mine would ever ink, but nonetheless one I am very proud to finally be able to write. I am so very grateful to you for all the help and encouragement you've given me. There is some money in a box on the nightstand. Please take it. I have far more than I need back in the city, and I'd like you to have it. Please take care, and remain true to the man I know you are.
Jaki miły list. Nie. I tak nam już pieniądze nie są potrzebne. W naszej chorobie. No dobra, tak więc jak mówiłam, teraz sobie wyruszymy do San Denis.
Hey there, girl.
Matko boska, takie ujęcie było, jakbyśmy byli stalkerem. Dobra, szybka podróż i... San Denis. I dobra, jesteśmy. I tutaj mamy ją. O, mamy jakiś znacznik zapytania. Więc może po drodze jeszcze to sobie zobaczymy. Gdzieś to tutaj było?
How do you do, sir?
Aha, czyli... A, coś tam się stało. No dobra. O, tutaj to jest, dobra.
Hey, Parker.
Please, give what you can. Mr. Morgan.
O, witaj. Siostra.
Hello, sister.
Calderon. Brother Dorkins and I were talking about you just the other day and hoping we would see you again.
How is Brother Dorkins?
Oh, he's quite well. A little frustrated with the workings of our order. He keeps trying to be sent overseas, do something with more challenge, maybe be a missionary. He's a lovely man.
Sure.
And how are you?
Never better?
Are you sure?
Quite sure, sister.
You know, a long time ago, I was like you.
I very much doubt that.
Oh, no, I did terrible things, awful things. And I could not stop doing terrible things because I did not believe that goodness existed. And then one day, I saw that love did exist. And ever since then, doing bad things became, well, not impossible, but ridiculous.
I guess I'm just hoping for a dignified exit.
I shall pray for you.
Oh, I'm not a religious man, sister. I'm an outlaw.
Oh, what fun. Religion is just a word. Hearts are rarely pure, but equally they are rarely impure either.
Well, that's an interesting way of putting it.
To me, God is people and people are God. So we must all do what we can. These people are starving. Go find them some food. Don't worry so much about your heart. The actions will lead, and the heart follows. I'll still think of you in very nasty terms, as you wish. Please, a few cents can go...
All right, you know what, sister? I've got some money on me right now. You can buy some food with this.
Oh, you're so wonderful, Mr. Morgan.
No, that ain't true.
I meant wonderful, but so very. Right? Exactly.
No dobra. Tutaj podarowaliśmy.
Consider your good deed done for the day. I won't subject you to any more benevolence.
No dobra.
Sister Ethel makes a fabulous stew. They will be so happy.
Bardzo się cieszę. Ale nam się burza rozchwalała?
I must focus on the work at hand.
Dobrze.
Goodbye, then. I have already taken up far too much of your time.
W tym czasie my akurat trafiliśmy.
They're opening up another Negro college up here.
Please, any contribution, no matter
Chodź
how
tu, Will.
small.
Eat.
Hop.
Money for the poor?
Taki klasowy kiedyś był dzwonek. Ding, 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 ding. O, teraz przestało padać, ale za to mgła się zrobiła. Dobra, idziemy tu.
Don't you worry about me.
There you are. Here I am. Come on, let's go. Let's go where? And why are you so riled up?
Today is a great day, Arthur. Today is the day they are going to hang Colm O'Driscoll.
That's so.
Rather they hang him or I shoot him.
Oh, they are gonna hang him.
Yeah, and not before time.
That boy's been on the gallows more than most. I wouldn't count anything until his neck's broke.
Well, nor would I. Which is why, despite us being wanted men, we're gonna attend the event ourselves.
And follow him onto the scaffold?
Well, let's hope not. But if I could see that son of a bitch breathe his last, I think I'd die a happy man. We are gonna disguise ourselves
In this?
in this.
Skąd ty to wytrzasnąłeś?
Oh, Okay.
Come on.
W błękicie mi do twarzy, co nie?
Well, don't we just look the part?
We'll cut through the alley to get to the gallows. We keep our weapons holstered, our disguises on, and our wits about us.
Mrs. Adler, might I say, being a fancy woman of Saint Denis suits you.
I'd dress up like the Queen of Sheba if it meant seeing that son of a bitch swing.
Colm hung me up, nearly butchered me. That don't mean I'm comfortable in this woolen coat.
You made it out of that predicament, as I remember, Mr. Morgan. My husband weren't so lucky.
You lost your husband. I lost my darling Annabelle. That poor boy Kieran. We've all lost something because of Colm. And that is why we will shepherd him to eternity.
Amen to that.
Now keep those fingers off those triggers, because we'll need cool heads and calm dispositions to see this done.
No to chyba mówisz tylko do siebie.
Practice what you preach, brother.
Whatever do you mean?
Are you gonna keep your cool? Really? When you seem to lose it all so often now.
This doubting and questioning of yours, I miss the old Arthur.
Don't we all?
You two quit it. We all got a job to do, and we're all in rough agreement about how we're doing it. As far as I can tell.
Exactly.
We'll get it done, all right.
All right then. Come on. We got a hanging to witness.
No, tęskni za starym Arturem, który był lojalny za wszelką cenę.
Don't the public
Zapatrzony jak
love
szczeniak, nie wiadomo w co.
Hey. All right. Good. Now, you see that pair of assholes?
Sure.
They're Colm's boys.
Yes, I think so.
What a surprise. I'm glad we're here. What are they pointing at?
I don't know. We gotta follow them and find out.
Yeah. Oh, here comes somebody. Stay here.
Don't do nothing.
Nie wychylaj się.
Go brush that horse, officer.
Yes, sir.
The crowd came to see a show. We don't want to disappoint them.
I guess they did miss their chance to see John swing by his neck.
Hey. You know I wasn't going to let it come to that.
I guess
Oj,
I
nie
don't know
wiem.
what I know no more.
And I guess this isn't the time to question either my decisions or yours. Here and now, Colm O'Driscoll's going to get his due. He's turned down there.
Oczywiście sobie wziął większą rangę. Widać po kapelusiku.
Let's go.
Naprawdę ma jakiś kompleks.
What's it look like? Bunch of cops. Well, how many? Enough. So what do you think? Paul's up on the roof. Once he starts shooting, we have to have our wits about us and move fast.
Yeah, I guess we faced worse than this before.
Sure. Let's get to it.
Yeah.
So, they got a guy up on the roof overlooking the gallows. Find a way up there, onto one of these verandas, through a building maybe, and get him. And do it silently.
Well, obviously, I'm gonna do it silently. I want to see this bastard swing.
Okej. Gdzie my
Arthur.
możemy?
Here's a ladder.
Dobra.
Find a way up to the roof and stop him. I'll go back to Mrs. Adler.
Dobra. Tędyk, tędyk. Jakoś tędyk?
Gallows. Which way was he?
Tędyk. Tu. O, tutaj mamy przejście.
What's this then? Gun case.
Dobra. Tutaj nikogo nie ma. O, tak jak myślałam.
Your boss is gonna swing, I promise. Well, Colm, there goes your escape plan.
For as long as any of us can remember, it is justice that separates us from barbary. Yet
Wypocnijmy.
justice itself can at times be barbaric. For sometimes a man is so savage, the only way to deal with him justly is by savagery. Colm O'Driscoll is one such man. He has murdered, tortured, robbed, stolen, raped, and abused for a decade across 5 states, seemingly with impunity. Today, justice catches up with him.
As well you may. I've been a bad man.
Silence!
These charges are...
This is not a court where you shall be tried. This is a place where your sentence is to be carried out. And your sentence, Colm O'Driscoll, is that you are to be hanged by the neck until you are dead. This is not a task we take lightly. It is not a task we enjoy. But it is a task we must carry out if our civilization is to prosper. Gentlemen, are we ready? Colm O'Driscoll, may God, in his infinite wisdom, have mercy upon your soul. Whenever you are ready.
Now you know how it feels to watch somebody you love die. You ruined my life!
Morgan, you hear us? Take a shot on these O'Driscolls.
Okej. Dobra. Co tu jeszcze jest? A, tu. Dobra. To jest kolejny, to jest kolejny.
Well, we got him.
Let's just get out of here.
Go.
How you get on, Arthur?
Well, we saw the bastard hang okay, but the whole thing ain't gonna save us.
I guess that's one less thing to worry about.
I guess compared to the entire government, in the end, Colm O'Driscoll didn't seem like such a worry.
A letter came for you.
Oh, okay.
I know it's from that Mary.
Mary?
She ain't worth it, Arthur.
Who is?
My dear Arthur, you never showed up. And now, after looking at the newspapers, I understand why.
I don't imagine you'll receive this letter, but I nonetheless must send it. Arthur. Oh, Arthur. I was just starting to dream the silliest and softest of dreams. I miss you, and I will always miss you. But I cannot live like that. And it seems you cannot live any other way. When I'm with you, the world makes sense. But when we are apart, I see clearly that your world is not a world from which one can escape. I'm so sorry for everything. For everything long ago, and for starting up that business again. There's a good man within you, Arthur, but he is wrestling with a giant. And the giant wins time and again. You've broken my heart again, and I fear I have broken yours. And for that, I will never forgive myself, but you must let me go now. I enclose a ring you gave me many years ago, when we were both young. Not because I don't like it, but because I care for it far too much, and it reminds me too much of you. I hope one day you will find some people in love who can use this, for it kept me thinking of you all these years, and I hope by returning it to you, I can finally be free. Goodbye, Mary.
O. Ich zdjęcie. Ale on tu młody. No, ładnie. No dobra, ale myślę, że tutaj sobie zakończymy odcinek. Mam nadzieję, że wam się podobało, że zostawicie łapkę w górę oraz że zasubskrybujecie kanał, jeśli jeszcze tego nie robicie.
Never better.
Dutch! You're breaking his heart. You know that.
On moje też.
Tell you to say this to me, friend?
No. But I know.
Dutch and that fool at his ear, they're gonna kill every last one of us. I see that now.
No. No dobra, tak jak wspominałam, mam nadzieję, że odcinek wam się podobał, że zostawicie łapkę w górę oraz że zasubskrybujecie kanał, jeśli jeszcze tego nie robicie. No to co? Trzymajcie się ciepło. Do usłyszenia. Cześć!